Well, good morning everyone. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for another product review. Today we're going to be talking about Mecpow X3 laser engraver. And as you see, I've got it set up out here in the shop. We have to connect it to a laptop or some sort of computer. In this case, I had to borrow a Windows laptop, and I'm going to tell you right now, loading the software and drivers were a bit of a pain in the ass, but once we got it done, it was a fairly simple procedure to run with a little experimentation. Okay guys, once we load the laser software, we go to File, open a file, there's one already here that we're going to try.
Then there's a few different settings that you can play around with, such as contrast, brightness, black and white, just to try to get the image a little more defined for the laser itself.
There, I think I like that one. And then we have to click on next, and we're going to click up here. They don't have cedar in the selection, but they do have basswood, and basswood and cedar are pretty similar in density, I think. So we'll go there, and then I'm going to go with the suggested settings. So that's going to create the file. Hopefully. There it is. So then we're going to set the cedar board on the laser. Oops. First I got to turn the machine on, and then I'll connect the machine to my computer, and we're going to adjust the laser by using this section and get it to the new point. Now that that's adjusted to the corner I want to use it on, I'm going to come over here and hit the globe, which sets it to this corner, which is that corner on the wood. And then I'm going to hit this globe. I want to make sure that I'm focused by being able to stick that under there, right distance, hit start. And by doing that, as you see, the little crosshair is going through and measuring all the different lines of code, and that's going to go back and forth and burn it into the wood. There was a bit of trial and error on this for us. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not a computer nerd or anything, but took a little bit to get it connected, a little bit to figure out how to run it. Quite a few videos out there on this software. I'm going to tell you right now, that's kind of a mandatory. Watch a couple of them, get the hang of it. This will smoke up the room, so it's best to do it out in the garage or something. As you see, some of the rocks are starting to come through.
Mecpow also sent me a cover for this machine. that's got a fan and a tube that you could probably stick out a window or something to help with the smoke that enters the room. I'll show that in another clip. And just like that, the cabin is done, unlike mine. These next few clips are just going to be some of the little projects that I was playing with and practicing with. As I said before, I've never used a laser before, so this is a heck of a good one for a beginner. The size of the laser is a 5 watt, and the things that you can engrave on are wood, acrylic, china, fabric, bamboo, plastic board, leather, fruit, bread, etc. It's got a service life of plus or minus 10,000 hours. It supports Windows or Mac. The software is Laser GRBL or Lightburn for Mac. And it just turned out to be a fun little machine to use. And like pretty much anything else, the more I use this, the more familiar I'll get with the controls and stuff, which means I'll probably be able to do a better job at burning and lasering and find out what materials work the best with this machine and what don't. But it is fun trying to play with a little bit.
Okay guys, they also sent this hood with a fan assembly that you can put in with a vent that you can run outdoors to kind of contain some of the smoke. I personally am just doing it in the shop, so I'm not too concerned about a little smoke in here. So yeah, anyhow, that's my little review of the Mecpow X3. They make a couple versions of this, the X3 and then the X3 Pro, and I think the X3 Pro is a 10 watt laser over the 5 watt laser that's currently on this one, and then a whole bunch of different accessories such as air assist. This is just a basic model. Again, the X3 by Mecpow. This is kind of an entry-level laser, which is definitely what I am, entry-level. But if I was able to figure it out, most people out there should be able to. And again, it's a fun little hobby to get into. But until next time guys, we'll talk to everyone later, and hope you enjoyed.